My name is Gabriel Tito Bracero. I'm a prospect coming up right now in New York. Yeah, I got a big fight coming up right now. I'm 14-0 undefeated. Fighting in Laredo, Texas, April 8th. So I'll be 15-0 April 8th.
Tell me what your name is.
Tommy Gallagher.
Now I gotta take a fucking shower.
I manage and train professional fighters. I've been involved in boxing since 1955. It's a mental game. It's nice to have some ability, but it's 95% mental. There's no great trainers. There's great fighters, and fighters make great trainers. Nice. Use your eyes. Adjust to him. Take what he gives you, Gabe.
Tommy Gallagher, you know, who's my trainer now, who believes in me, who supports me, and me and him are a team. He's been my trainer for about 13 years.
Once you're in shape, you're in shape. If you don't do anything stupid, and this kid, believe it or not, he doesn't do too much things stupid. He's stupid, but he doesn't do anything stupid. You know the fundamentals, the basics. He's been boxing since he's 9 years old, so he knows. It's just a primitive business. It's the guy who wants it the most, fights the hardest, wins.
I remember winning the Golden Glove championship and me training in this gym and him approaching me and talking to me about turning pro. First pro fight with Tommy Gallagher and my career ever since. I started with him and I'm gonna end with him. When I was in school, I used to be a bully. I used to pick on kids. I used to look for fights. I always wanted to fight. At the age of 9 years old, my father brought me to a boxing gym and I never looked back since.
Relax.
As long as I was in the gym, I was always behaving myself in school and outside the gym. But whenever I wasn't going to the gym, to make a long story short, me being not going to the gym, I got caught up in the streets. I got caught up in the wrong environment and I got in trouble. But it caused me to go into jail and going away for a few years. My career was put on standstill. The life that I was living, I didn't want to live that life anymore. I always had a dream to be champion of the world. So when I went away, I was already focused on that. I was going to go in there, do my time, get my life together, turn my life around, and stay in shape and train until the day that I came home and had another opportunity to get back into my career. You get to know who your friends are, you know what I'm saying? You get to know who your friends are, and I learned to realize that the people I thought were my friends weren't my friends, that all I had was family. As I went away, I did the right thing. I went to school, I studied, I stood in shape. I had visits from my family, my mother, my father, my support system. I always stood in contact with Tommy Gallagher and waited until the day that I came home. And me and Tommy Gallagher were going to get together and get right back into my career. Boxing's like therapy for me. It's therapeutic. You know, when I was growing up, I used to be a knucklehead. I was always in the streets fighting and getting into trouble. So I like fighting, you know, it was in my blood. So coming to the gym, it keeps me level-headed. It gives me something to look forward to, and it's a career now. You know, it's my life.
Favorite boxing story is I have this kid, Gabriel Barcero, who I actually think will be the next world champion because he's fearless. He's got a great attitude. He's dumb, but he has the perfect DNA to be a champion. The greatest story that happened is that when he had his first pro fight, he came back, he said, geez, the rounds are so long. So I said to him, Gabe, if you fight a little faster, the round will go by quicker. And he says, oh, that's a good idea. The more punches you throw, the rounds will go by quick.
I would say husband and wife, but it's husband and husband here.
Tito is a pain in the ass from the time he gets up in the morning till he goes to sleep. You just see the good part of him now.
I wear the pants. Sometimes I let him wear the pants. I make him feel good because he's the boss.
I treat him because he's the star. You know, whether you believe it or not in this business, the fighter is the star. So I cater to him. As long as he doesn't abuse me, I do anything in the world for him. is I do exactly what I do for my own kids for him. I'd never desert the kid. Tito reminds me of Tito. Actually, if he was a little thinner, he kind of, nobody in the world can do what Willie Pep did, but he kind of leans in the boxing part like Willie. He just doesn't, he doesn't have all the upper body movements and stuff, but his jab and the way his legs, if he could ever just be half of the fighter Willie Pep was, he'd be world champion forever.